It is time now for the Peter Channel Evening News for Saturday evening, May 2nd, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins, and I your top news headlines here at 6:45 p.m. Here is the top story here in Baltimore, where thousands of people took to the streets of Baltimore on Saturday as anger over the death of a young black man turned into hopes of change found swift criminal charges against 6 police officers. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have introduced their daughter to the world as they left hospital to take her home to Kensington Palace. Around 7:30 a.m., as an audience of technology executives started streaming from the ballroom doors of a Ritz-Carlton hotel in suburban Virginia Friday, Chris Christie's phone buzzed with grim news as he waited for 16 months as the White House hopes for Chris Christie seem to be fading. The United Nations has urged Nepal's government to relax customs controls, which it says are holding up the distribution of vital relief supplies for survivors of last week's earthquake. The first group of nearly 300 Nigerian girls and women released from Boko Haram were brought by the military to the safety of a refugee camp in the country's northeast Saturday evening. In Detroit, geological experts say a small earthquake centered in southwestern Michigan has been felt around the state and other parts of the upper Midwest. Police in Utah and Nevada are trying to determine whether the body found in a large suitcase along a freeway near Salt Lake City is that of a missing Las Vegas woman. At Abraham Lincoln's death, Secretary of War Edwin Stenton as on the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's death, Lincoln's hometown of Springfield, Illinois, reenacts funeral. Federal prosecutors are expected to announce criminal charges against New York State Senate Majority Leader Dean Scalos imminently, possibly as soon as Monday, in connection with a continuing corruption investigation according to person familiar. In Omaha, Nebraska, Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated shareholders on Saturday celebrated Warren Buffett's 50th anniversary, when the conglomerate as a billionaire expressed optimism that the company would thrive over the long haul in the event after he is gone. U.S. jobs report looms for directionless market. Astronauts exploring the solar system on a Mars mission might experience brain damage because of exposure to space radiation, a new study suggests. Researchers looking in the central China mountains have discovered a new bird species living in a grassy region, and birds have been dubbed the Sichuan bush warbler, as reported by the Avian Research Journal. The NASA Warp Drive project has everyone excited about possibly sending astronauts to Mars with a more reasonable time frame. Okay, let's take a look at New England instant alerts here at 6:49 here. In Hebron, Maine, 47 Hope Hill Drive, a 1.5-acre brush fire contained in its time. Mutual aid from Buckfield, Maine. Malden, Massachusetts, a WF fire shown at 79 James Street as respondent from Everett, Revere, Medford responded to the fire as a second alarm fire. Alright, let's take a look at sports news here. On this Saturday evening, the Boston Red Sox lose to the New York Yankees at Fenway Park 4-2. Other scores running in the Major League: Miami Marlins lead the Philadelphia Phillies 7-0 in top of the 8th. Toronto Blue Jays leading the Cleveland Indians 10-2 in top of the 6th. San Francisco Giants lead the Los Angeles Angels 5-4 in top of the 9th. Minnesota Twins over Chicago White Sox 5-3. St. Louis Cardinals over the Pittsburgh Pirates 2-1, and Milwaukee Brewers over the Chicago Cubs 6-1. NHL in the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs, New York Rangers tied that series at 1 game apiece with a 3-2 victory over the Washington Capitals. And the MLS soccer game, it is MLS scores. It's Toronto 1, Philadelphia nothing. Peter Channel News time 6:50 on this Saturday evening here, and it is time now for a Trevor Quartier on this Saturday evening here, and it shows Southeast Expressway on the southbound side a little slow. Slow through the Dorchester stretch of the Southeast Expressway. Mass back to the westbound side. Got an accident near the Austin Bretton. Also expect some delays here. 185 on the northbound side. Accident around exit 19 in Milford. So expect some delays on the northbound side of Route 495 here. 95 on the southbound side. A little slow around Coney Street in Sharon. So expect some delays. And we got an accident on ramp to 120 from 95 in Canton. So expect some delays here. 95 on the southbound side, a little slow from 146 in Providence all the way out to downtown Providence, so expect a few delays here. 120 on the southbound side, a little slow around Route 3 in Burlington. 93 on the northbound side, a little slow from Wilmington down to North Andover here. And we got an accident on 128 on the northbound side. After 114 in Peabody, so expect some delays here. 93 on the southbound side, also through the Londonderry, New Hampshire stretch, doing an accident. 93 on the southbound side before Route 102 in Londonderry, New Hampshire, so expect some delays here. And otherwise, a good smooth sailing commute here on this Saturday evening here. And we're going to take a look at what's going on the team. Civil Line SL1 experience partner delays due to traffic on the commuter rail. Some Providence trains may continue to experience delays of 10 to 20 minutes for Attleboro due to damaged Amtrak signals. And ferries are looking good. Peter Cello News Time, 6:52 on this Saturday evening, and let's take a look at the weather forecast here on this Saturday evening. And it was a gorgeous day today. Not a cloud in the sky, a picture-perfect Saturday. As we take a look at our 7-day forecast, it goes like this. For tonight, part clouds will low out 40 degrees, light to variable wind. For Sunday, it's late showers afternoon. Parts of skies are about 70 degrees, cloud wind becoming south around 5 miles by in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation 20%. Sunday night, part clouds low about 45 degrees, southward about 3 to 5 miles per hour here. For Monday, south skies are about 80 degrees, light southwest wind increasing at 8 to 13 miles per hour more here. Monday night, most of the coast low about 53 degrees, southwest wind about 8 to 11 miles per hour here. Tuesday, chance of showers barely after 10 a.m. Mostly to part of skies about 76 degrees, chance of precipitation 40%. Tuesday night, chance of showers before 11 p.m. Most skies low about 51 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Wednesday, most skies about 70, low about 40 degrees. For Thursday, sunny podcast skies about 72, low about 46 degrees. Friday, most sunny podcast skies about 69, low about 50 degrees. And for Saturday, part sun skies about 71 degrees. North temperature at approaching 7 o'clock, set at 64 degrees with first skies. So that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Evening News on the Saturday evening, May 2nd, 2015. Peter, have a good evening. I will see you for the 11 o'clock report. Have a good evening.